in the booth with the crew. We're so glad that you came and joined us here at the track today. We've got our first of 7 parimutuel races going at 1:10 this afternoon. We've got one qualifier on for you this morning. That is at 12:20. We've only got 3 in that one. No 2-year-olds today, but we've got some requalifiers in here, so we'll introduce you to the field shortly. What else have we got on today? Wow, we have got the finals of the Track on 2 Condition Claiming Series going this afternoon. We've really been fortunate to see some great racing over the last 3 weekends as horses and their connections have had to qualify to get to the final today. So that is some excitement on the card as well. We've kind of shaken up the betting menu today. We've moved the pick 4 and the pick 5 round. So the pick 4 will actually go before the pick 5 today, and that should create some excitement as well as maybe some different payouts and some different possibilities in terms of the sequencing, and you're picking your horses. So we want to make sure that you have lots of time to do that today. We expect it to be busy, so do make sure you get your wagers in early. And how can we forget that we have got High Five carryover today? It has been unhit now for 3 straight days. So that goes in today's 7th race. Make sure you sharpen your pencils for that one as well. Could have been hit yesterday. I didn't think it was that difficult of a sequence, especially when the favorite won, but apparently nobody hit that. So again, that goes in race 7 today. We've got the pick 4 happening today in race number 2, followed by the pick 5 in race number 3. And don't forget that the pick 4, pick 5, and the High Five are at an industry low 15% takeout. We've got a log jam in the trainer standings here at the Track on 2. We've got a 6-way tie for the trainer lead. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And as you make your way into the track today, don't forget to enter your name in for the Racehorse Owner for a Day contest. It's your chance on September 20th to be invited back to be an owner for a day. One of 8 people you'll be to get the VIP treatment. You'll get to hang out with your horse trainer and driver, and every horse that performs in this race will get to share in almost $6,000 in prize money. I think they said top prize is $1,250 for the winner, so well worth it. And all you have to do is enter your name, and you can be part of this on September 20th. We'll be picking the 8 participants on September 13th. Don't forget that we are in September, and happy Labor Day, by the way. Don't forget that we are now to our 3-day-a-week race schedule. So after today, we will be racing on Saturday coming up, Saturday the 6th. Next Sunday on the 7th, we actually have the eliminations for our 4-year-old stakes. The final is going to be happening on September 14th as part of our Big Day, Customer Appreciation Day, but Stakes Day, September 14th, will be the richest day of horse racing in Central Alberta for the year. $200,000 in purse money that the horsemen will be going after. So next weekend, next Sunday, we'll have the eliminations in the Ron Orr and Elizabeth Johnson's stakes. Those are for 4-year-old horses. All right, it is ultra hot here today, uber hot. It is about 25 degrees right now. It is sunny. You'll see some smoke in the air, but far better than what it's like in the city. It is starting to clear, by the way, so nice and hot here. Come down, enjoy the food, enjoy sitting trackside and watching the races. The track is extremely fast, as we saw yesterday. Every race went in under 1:56 and 3 yesterday. We had one horse flirt with the track record yesterday and was just a 1/5 of a second off of that. So perhaps we will see some fast times, close to track record times today as well. But of course, our track is not only fast, but very, very safe. All right, so again, we have got 7 races, parimutuel races on the card today. The first qualifier is going to go in about 17 minutes time. And as you're enjoying your meal, your drinks downstairs, don't forget that the Track on 2 Casino is open till 11 o'clock tonight. So please do stay, and you can also bet on horse racing around the world. All right, we'll be back shortly. All right, the horses have made their way onto the track now, getting set for qualifier number 1. We've got 3 in this one today, just 1 qualifying race as well. These are all experienced horses that are back in here needing to be qualified or getting a bit of exercise. We got number 1, Wild Blue Wonder, as a matter of fact, is in here for conditioning. Wild Blue Wonder has been in qualifiers, has been in 2 qualifiers at the track on 2, back on August 10th and August 17th. Performed extremely well, led wire to wire in times of 2:02 and 2 and 1:55 and 3. I guess J.F. Gagne just wants to give this one a bit of conditioning. J.F. will drive number 1, Wild Blue Wonder. And number 2 is West Coast Beach. Coming back in here for a layoff, from a layoff for the last 4 months. And the last time West Coast Beach raced was at Fraser Downs in April in the open class. So we've got a performer here that was has a lifetime mark of 151 and 2 from Fraser Downs, is in here back on the track now after a 4-month layoff. And number 3 is Mystic Wild Rose. This is a new acquisition for Donna Sarin. Donna picked this one up in Ontario in April. It has raced in Ontario, has not raced yet here in Alberta, and looking to get qualified. The last time Mystic Wild Rose raced was back on August 9th at Woodbine Mohawk. So it'll be interesting to see where this one goes. This one has a lifetime mark of 152 and 1. And again, we'll be making her Alberta debut. So again, we've got 3 here. John Glenn, by the way, is in the bike with Mystic Wild Rose. Number 2, West Coast Beach, driven by Mike Hennessy. And number 1, Wild Blue Wonder, driven by J.F. Gagne. Again, the first of our 7 parimutuel races go at 1:10 p.m. this afternoon. 7 races on the card, headlined by the 2 finals in the track on 2 condition claiming series. We've also got pick 4, pick 5 that we've switched around just to make things interesting. And we also have that high 5 with the carryover today. That goes in the 7th race. It has not been hit in 3 days. I was really surprised yesterday it didn't get hit. The big favorite did come in first, but after that it was a bit of a mashup with the other 8 horses because it was a full field. So always spread out those bets. All right, the starting gate is getting into position. And we are starting now our 3-day-a-week race schedule, which goes for the next 3 weeks until the end of the meet on September 21st. So lots of action here at the track on 2 with Standard Bred Racing, as we are the only Standard Bred track operating in Alberta for the next 3 weeks. So you are going to be party to some fantastic racing, as all of Alberta Standard Bred Racing is here at the track on 2. All right, the starting gate has swung open. And we're getting set for qualifier number 1. And the starting gate is rolling. Again, we've got 3 behind the gate. We've got a 5-year-old mare, number 1, Wild Blue Wonder, with J.F. Gagne in the bike from J.F.'s barn. Number 2 is an 8-year-old gelding, West Coast Beach, from Rebecca Canuck's barn. Mike Hennessy in the bike. And number 3 is Mystic Wild Rose, a 5-year-old bay mare, acquired from Ontario by trainer Donna Sarin. John Glenn is in the bike. Starter Jim Dakowitz lets them go. And off the gates, West Coast Beach right to the front from the outside, Mystic Wild Rose, followed by Wild Blue Wonder. So the open class horse, West Coast Beach, is in front with the lead. Second is Mystic Wild Rose. And then down along the inside, we've got Wild Blue Wonder wearing the number 5 saddle pad. So as they head around the turn, they reach the quarter marker in 29-1. And Hennessy takes West Coast Beach for a spin down the back, up by 2 lengths over Mystic Wild Rose. And then another 3 lengths back to Wild Blue Wonder. West Coast Beach last seen on the track at Fraser Downs in April in the open class. Number 3, Mystic Wild Rose, is second. They reached the halfway point in 56-3. So if that stands correct, that backside quarter was in 27-2. And it's West Coast Beach setting the pace. Right on the helmet in second is Mystic Wild Rose. Still 2 lengths further back to Wild Blue Wonder. They make their way around the turn, and West Coast Beach has had it his own way. 3 quarters, 126-4. So got a breather in that third quarter, but it is all West Coast Beach. And now getting a few taps from Hennessy as from the outside off the pylons as Mystic Wild Rose drawing up alongside and going right on by. Mystic Wild Rose wants the front and gets there with John Glenn and wins qualifier number 1. Second was West Coast Beach, and third was Wild Blue Wonder. The time, 1:55-2. We'll have the official order finish for you in just a couple seconds, as well as a look at the card ahead. Stand by. Right, here's your official order of finish for today's qualifier. Number 3, Mystic Wild Rose, came flying at the end to win it. This one's a 5-year-old bay mare by Better Than Cheddar out of Mystical Moon by Mach 3. Mystic Wild Rose, the new acquisition from Ontario by trainer Donna Sarin, acquired in April but has raced out in Ontario since then. This one back in today looking to get qualified. Looked very nice coming down the lane with that big move off of the pylons to go past West Coast Beach. Mystic Wild Rose, the winner of the qualifier. Second was number 2, West Coast Beach, the open class gelding. Last raced at Fraser Downs in April. And back in here for the first qualifier since that time. That one from the barn of Rebecca Canuck. Mike Hennessy was in the bike with that one. Also got a clean trip, led all the way around until the 8th pole, and led up, and Mystic Wild Rose went right on by. And finishing third was number 5, Wild Blue Wonder. In here for her third straight qualifier, and didn't win the qualifier today, although she won her last 2 qualifiers here at the track on 2. 2:02 and 2, 1:55 and 3 the last 2 times, and finished first. So obviously in here for some conditioning for trainer driver J.F. Gagne. This is a 5-year-old bay mare by Vertical Horizon. So the official order to finish: number 3, Mystic Wild Rose. Second was number 2, West Coast Beach, and third, number 5, Wild Blue Wonder. 3, 2, 5. And we are going to review those times. The judges want to have a look at those times again, so we'll get you the official fractions and final time after they've had a chance to do that. All right, back in a few minutes with a look at today's card. We got the official fractions and time as reviewed by the judges for that qualifier. The opening quarter was in 28 and 1. The half in 56 and 3. 3/4 in 126 and 4. And the final time was 155 and 2. So the only change was to the opening quarter, 28 and 1 instead of 29 and 1. And again, that order of finish was 3-2-5. Well, good afternoon, everybody. You are looking at the infield here at the beautiful track on 2 in central Alberta. A beautiful day for standardbred racing here in Lacombe. And welcome. I'm Ken G up in the booth with the crew. I'll be with you for all 7 of our races today. Welcome. It is Labor Day here in Canada, and we have 9 days of racing left after today, or including today. We've got 7 races on the card today, including the finals of the Track on 2 Condition Claiming Series. We've been treated to some excellent racing over the last 3 weekends with the horses qualifying and their connections. So looking forward to the finals a little bit later today. Also, what we've been looking forward to is some wagering today, because we've had a few great weeks as the meet started. Had some super good payouts yesterday. A little bit later in the card. One thing about when you're playing favorites is, hey, at least you're going to get a winner, right? There were some favorites yesterday, but it did also set up for some pretty good payouts in the late pick 4 as well as the pick 5. So today we are back down to 1 pick 4. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but we are featuring our super high 5 in race number 7 today because it has not been hit for 3 days. We have a 3-day carryover. Starting off the high 5 in race number 7. Lots of new money expected to go into that again today, so make sure that you sharpen your pencils for that. We've also done a little bit of change to the betting menu today. We've moved the pick 4 and the pick 5 around just to create a little bit more excitement. The pick 4 will not follow the pick 5. As a matter of fact, we've got the pick 4 starting today in race number 2. It's going to change the dynamics of things as well as the sequences. The pick 5 will follow in race number 3. Payout in the pick 5 yesterday was pretty decent, so sharpen your pencils for that one as well. And don't forget that here at the track on 2, the pick 4, the pick 5, and the high 5 are all at an industry low 15% takeout for those of you who are putting money into the horizontals. And one other note too here, we have certainly appreciated your support since the meet started. Our pools are growing. That means the payouts are looking really good. And we do really appreciate your support, getting a lot more feedback now about our races. Chatted with a friend who's in California playing our races. Some other friends in Alberta and throughout Alberta as well. If you are playing the races today and you want to drop us a note, let us know what you're doing, who you're playing, what you won, what you lost. Message me on my X account at any time. My handle is Announcer Ken. We'd love to hear from you. All right, yesterday, let's talk about my picks yesterday. So we're on a bit of a roll. Yesterday, I did hit the early pick 4 as well as a couple of daily doubles, a number of trifectas, as well as picking, I think, 3 or 4 winners yesterday. So the winners were there. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how to make money with those. If you follow along with me today, I'm going to help you pick before each race today. We're going to have race analysis before the post-parade and then my picks right after the post-parade. If you are looking for them right now and you are on track, you can pick it up with your program at the front desk. If you'd like to see them online, they are on my X account. Again, Announcer Ken, they are posted there. All right, well, let's talk about the driver-trainer standings here at the track on 2. Mike Hennessy still holds the lead with 12 wins. He picked up a pair yesterday, as did Dave Kelly. Kelly is in second with 8 wins. But here's the exciting part of it. We've got a log jam for the trainer standings. It was a 4-way tie yesterday. Today it's a 6-way tie. We've got 6 trainers tied for the trainer lead here, all with 4 wins each. They include Dave Kelly, Kelly Hort, Brent Bedore, Rebecca Canuck, Brinsley Brooking Lutz, and J.F. Gagne. They are all tied with 4. Will be interesting to see where that goes as the meet progresses. All right, we've got a contest for you when you come down here to the track. It is called the Racehorse Owner for a Day contest. Make sure you fill out your ballot at the front desk. It costs you nothing. If your name is selected on September 13th, you'll be called back on September 20th to be paired up with one of 8 horses, drivers, and trainers. You get to hang out with them for the day, be treated like a VIP, and when your horse races, you will get to win money. All 8 participants will win money in this. Of course, first, second, and third gets more. There is a total of almost $6,000 in prize money, and you get to experience what it's like to be a racehorse owner for the day. Make sure you fill out your ballot. You can fill out it every time you come down here to the track on 2. We also want to give a shout out to those of you playing at home or off track. Really appreciate your support. You can play our races on HPI Bet here in Canada, as well as worldwide on Express Bet. and Twin Spires and many other platforms on the Monarch network. So make sure that you do check us out. If you're having problems finding us on a wagering platform, contact me on my X, Announcer Ken, or you can email me, announcerken@gmail.com, and we'll try to connect you to the right platform so that you can wager on our races. All right, as I mentioned, we are now on a 3-day-a-week race schedule until the end of the meet, which is September 21st. So our next race day is going to be this coming Saturday, September 6th, as well as next Sunday, September 7th. Next Sunday, September 7th, we will have the eliminations in the Ron Orr and Elizabeth Johnson Memorial Pace. Those are 4-year-old races, and the finals will be on our big day on September 14th, the richest day of horse racing in central Alberta, with almost $200,000 in purse money. That's big anywhere in Alberta. Again, that is on September 14th, which is also Customer Appreciation Day. Well, it's an absolute scorcher out there. The heat warning is off now, but yesterday night was hard to go to sleep, right? It was a scorcher out there. We do have some smoke in the area, but it is blowing through and has subsided over the last couple of hours. We are on our way to a high of 30. It is almost 25, 26 degrees right now. The track is lightning fast. Every race yesterday went in under 156 and 3. Almost tied a track record as well, was a fifth of a second off of that. But especially our track is fast and safe. All right, let's take a look at changes on the card. There's not a lot of them today, but I do want to run through the betting menu with you again. So in the first race, it's the start of the early daily double and the start of the early pick 3. There are no changes in race number 1. Now, today, the pick 4 starts in race number 2. Again, pick 4 goes in race number 2. No changes in race number 2. The pick 5 will now start today in race number 3. No changes in race number 3. Race number 4 is the final of the Track on 2 condition claiming series for the fillies and mares. It also starts a daily double. There are no changes in race number 4. Race number 5 kicks off the late pick 3. No changes in race number 5. We do have one change here, don't we? Okay, it is in the last race. Race number 6 is the first half of the late daily double. It's also the boys division of the Track on 2 condition claiming series, the final. No changes in race number 6. And of course, in race number 7, we've got that high 5 with 3 days of carryover. So make sure that you get involved in that. Always lots of excitement, always lots of new money going into carryover. So again, a 3-day carryover in race number 7 in the high 5. We do have a driver change in race number 7. In race number 7, the driver for number 6, Rapido Dom, will be John Vukolich. Vukolich is your driver for number 6, Rapido Dom, in race number 7, the high 5. All right, that's the changes that we have for today. Don't forget that food and drinks are available on all levels of the grandstand here at the Track on 2. We've got entertainment for the kids. Well, we've got activities for the kids down rail side. We've got the stick horse races for them immediately after race 3. So we're always family friendly here at the Track on 2. If you want them to participate, bring them down to the rail before the 3rd race ends. And, of course, you can always go down to the paddock, meet the horses, the drivers, and the trainers, all the stars of Alberta Standardbred Racing, because they are all here for the next 3 weeks. This is the only track offering Standardbred Racing in Alberta for the next 3 weeks. And don't forget, we have food specials in our casino. The casino is open until 11 o'clock tonight. Check out our website, thetracon2.com, to see all of the activities that are happening here. Maybe even book a party or an event here at the Track on 2. You can find out all about that on our website, thetracon2.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you can follow me with my racing updates on my Instagram, which is Announcer Ken, and also my picks on my X account, Announcer Ken. All right, we've got 21 minutes before first post. We will have our national anthem coming up in a few minutes. Back in the booth with Ken and the crew. Let's take a look at race number 1 as it affects a few of the horizontal bets. Race number 1 is the start of the early daily double as well as the start of the pick 3. And if there's any races on this card that are wide open, I'm going to suggest they are all of these first 3 races, because if you take a look at race number 1, it's a field of 6, and it is for the non-winners 4 to 6 races. I think it's wide open because any 4 of the 6, I think, have a shot at it. So if we want to take a look at the ones that I would do by process of elimination, just because I think that's an easier way to start when you've got so many horses in here that have a potential to win this, I would probably say the ones that I've taken out of the race would be Ava's Angel Baby and Vintage Last numbers 5 and 6 in terms of a winner. But I think that the first 4 horses in here have a shot at it. So when you're trying to build your daily double or your pick 3 ticket, let's take a look closer. Number 2, One Hot Minute, is looking to make it 2 straight wins. Comes in here with Brandon Campbell. Won by a neck last time out at the non-winners of 2 or 3. So going to be facing some like-minded or some like-classed horses in here, or might be even stepping up. The other one I'm looking at is number 3, Zip Past. If you look at the past performances for this horse, looks really good. You got some 2s, 1s, 2s, 1s, 2s, 2s. But this one has not raced since July. So a month and a half, 2-month layoff, and actually did qualify last weekend here at the track on 2. Looked really good. Finished second in 158 and 2. But sometimes I'm inclined to give a horse a race, give them a tightener if they've come back off a layoff. The other ones that I'm looking at, number 4, Wash and Wax, is probably going to be my choice in here with the strings of seconds and thirds in the last 3. But Wash and Wax, to me, looks like the one that maybe has a little bit of step up in class against these ones. I'm also looking at number 1. I'm not too sure about. Number 1 qualified nicely, has a couple of nice qualifiers, but definitely backed off in terms of the finish last time out. So I might give Luau a little bit of distance in terms of picking that one as a winner, but does make things interesting if she can get a trip. So I would say numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 definitely ones to consider in the first leg of your early daily double or pick 3. Race number 2 is another one of those ones. If you take a look in here of who, by process of elimination, need to come out of there, the ones that I did not give consideration to were number 3, I'm a Mama's Boy, and number 5, Chief Saratoga. But of course, how do you discount number 6, West Coast Captive? This one is coming back for a second straight win. Look at what a monster move number 6, West Coast Captive, made in her last race. Won that race going away by 5 lengths, and she was behind 2 lengths in third at the head of the stretch. So a huge move that she made in that one. I also like Bud Naked as well as Promising Flight. And then in the third race, boy, that's a tough one. There's only 5 in there. You may be inclined to take all 5 of those ones. But I'm giving the signal here that we're going to get ready for our anthem here. So we'll go into that a little bit more in depth and a little bit later. But that's an idea about the first 3 races here at the track on 2. All right, it looks like our outrider Marie Brooking is on the track now. Please ask you to rise, take off your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Less than 9 minutes to post time. Now less than 5 minutes to post time. Less than 5 minutes. Condition Pacers on the track for the first race at the track on 2. It's the first half of the early daily double. It's also the start of the early pick 3. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Number 1, Luau, owned and trained by Chris Lancaster. The driver, Phil Giesbrecht. Number 2, 1 Hot Minute, owned by Tim Kane and Brandon Campbell. Brandon trains and drives. Number 3 is Zip Past, owned, trained, and driven by Dave Kelly. Number 4, Wash and Wax, owned by Kelly Hort, Blair Corbeil, and Carol Dunbar. Trained by Kelly Hort, Mike Hennessy's in the bike. Number 5, Ava's Angel Baby, owned by The Numbered Company. Trained by Donna Sarin. John Glenn's in the bike. And number 6 is Vintage Lass, owned by Cody Easton, trained by Alina McLeod. Your driver is James Junquist. That's your field for the first race, the start of the early pick 3, the start of the early daily double, and win, place, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Post time in less than 2 minutes. Well, welcome out to the track on 2, everybody. It is another beautiful Central Alberta day. We've got 7 races on the card. We've got that high 5 carryover in the 7th race today. We've moved up the menu, or we've shaken up the betting menu. We've got the pick 4 coming up in the next race, the pick 5 after that. So should make for some interesting things to happen in terms of payouts, and for you to have to try a little bit harder with your picks. Maybe that'll be something you'll be rewarded with. But let's start with race number 1. We've got less than 2 minutes to post time. We do kick off the early pick 3 here. I think there's at least 4 horses that could win this one today. I'm going to go with number 4, Wash and Wax. Take a look at those mile times. Wash and Wax, about a second or half a second faster than all the rest in here, is coming in with a second and a couple of thirds, and of course that win 4 starts ago. Wash and Wax is also comfortable at this level. My top choice is Wash and Wax. I think he's found the right spot here today. My second choice is number 3, Zip Past. Now, Zip Past has a string of seconds and firsts. I do point out, though, that Zip Past has not raced since June. She's been off the layoff for a couple of months, but did qualify very nicely last weekend here at the track on 2. Zip Past and driver trainer Dave Kelly. Of course, Dave would not have this one in here if she wasn't ready, so I do give consideration to that. I think Zip Past, though, might need a tightener. Zip Past is going to be my second choice, although she does have a shot at the win. And my third choice is going to be number 2, 1 Hot Minute. Shout out to co-owner Tim Kane on this one. 1 Hot Minute had got a great trip in his last race to score the win. Let's see if he remembers how to do that again. He's got a shot at the top 3 finish as well. So 4, 3, and 2 are my picks here for race number 1. Let's do a $1 pick 3 ticket. I'm going to take numbers 3 and 4 in this first leg. In the second leg, I'm going to take 1, 4, and 6. And then in the third leg, I'm going to take numbers 1 and 4. So 3, 4 with 1, 4, 6 with 1, 4. That's a $12 ticket. I'm also going to play the trifecta this race. I'm going to go 3, 4 on top with 2, 3, 4 for second, with 1, 2, 3, 4 for third, and that is an $8 ticket. All right, we've run out of time on the board. Getting set for the opener here at the track on 2. Please get to the windows early and make your wagers so that you avoid being shut out today. Still lots of time for you to come down here to the track on 2 and enjoy racing with us. Grab a drink and some food and sit trackside. All the best in Alberta Standardbred Racing are here for the next 3 weeks, as we are the only Standardbred track operating in Alberta for that time. And the starter has called the Pacers. Your 1 to 5 favorite is number 4, Wash and Wax with Mike Hennessy. Good luck, everybody. The starting gate is rolling. It's post time. Well, it looks like all your hopes and dreams are a number 4, Wash and Wax, bit down to 1 to 5. The likely favorite in this one. 4 wins already this year in 12 starts. As a matter of fact, Wash and Wax has been in the money 9 times out of 12. Driver Mike Hennessy, the leading driver here at the track on 2, picked up a pair of wins yesterday to hold on to his lead in the standings. The starting gate picks up speed. Here they come. They are off in the opener at the track on 2. 1 hot minute and zip past from the inside, going out for the lead. Also inside, Luau. As they head into the turn, it will be 1 hot minute and Campbell getting sent to the front. Luau is second. Now settling in third is Zip Past. Then back to Wash and Wax, the big favorite in fourth. That one's followed by Ava's Angel Baby, and the trailer is Vintage Lass. So 1 hot minute, the leader, and setting the pace, taking them to the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. In the pocket, second is Luau. Third is Zip Past. Fourth is Wash and Wax. Then back to Ava's Angel Baby and Vintage Lass. Can see them all. They're in a straight line against the pylons, evenly spaced. And no one has moved as they head down the backside. Brandon Campbell in 1 hot minute looking to make it 2 straight wins here today. 1 hot minute at 16-1 today. Second is Luau, making her track on 2 debut. Now we have some action from the backfield as the 1-9 favorite, Wash and Wax, pops off. The pylons is fourth, third, second, and now gunning for the lead. Also from the backfield moving up is Vintage Lass from last. The half in 59-3, backside quarter 29-3, and drawing up alongside now, Wash and Wax is put ahead in front. Wash and Wax on the outside, on the inside, Campbell, and 1 hot minute fighting back. 3/4, 128-2, with the advantage on the inside. 1 hot minute from the outside. Wash and Wax is underway. Wash and Wax from the outside gets some reminders and drives right on by. It is Wash and Wax on the inside. 1 hot minute. Luau also giving chase as they come down to the wire. Luau with a full head of steam, but it is going to be Wash and Wax to hold on to win it. From the outside second, Luau on the inside third. 1 hot minute. The mile 156-3. The unofficial winner, number 4, Wash and Wax. Second, number 1, Luau. Third, number 2, 1 hot minute. And fourth, number 3, Zip Past. In the upcoming second race, we kick off today's Pick 4. The Pick 4 goes today in race number 2. There are no changes in race number 2. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and Pick 4 wagering. Now returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of the first race, number 4, Wash and Wax. A 3-year-old bay gelding by Cattle Wash out of Typhoon by A Rock and Roll Dance. Fifth, win of the year in 13 starts in a time of 156 and 3. Wash and Wax, owned by Kelly Hort, Blair Corbeil, and Carol Dunbar. Trained by Kelly Hort and driven to victory by Mike Hennessy. First race now official. The winner, number 4, Wash and Wax. Second was number 1, Luau. Third, number 2, One Hot Minute. And fourth, number 3, Zip Past. Number 4, Wash and Wax, paid $210, $210, and $210. Second was number 1, Luau, $260 and $210. And third, number 2, One Hot Minute, paying $210 to show. The $2 exacta 4-1 paid $4 even. The $1 trifecta 4, 1, and 2 paid $5.55. Upcoming second race is the start of today's Pick 4. Sharpen your pencils on this one. Start of the Pick 4. There are no changes. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. Post time, 21 minutes. Well, leading driver Mike Hennessy takes the first race here at the track on 2 with Wash and Wax in a time of 1:56 and 3. So yeah, very fast out there today. It is really hot here in central Alberta, and the track, of course, having put some water on it to keep the dust down, but it is an extremely hot day here at the track. But as I always tell you, trackman Tom Berniak keeps this place running fast, but always extremely safe. All right, so I hope that you picked up Wash and Wax. I think everybody in the world did on that race. It was hard to ignore Wash and Wax. Started off the pick 3 with that one and the early daily double, so I hope that you have that one as well. Was just looking at the will pays with our producer Sam, and there's actually some pretty decent payouts there for the daily double. Of course, excluding the heavy favorites, but I hope that you are live in the pick 3. We'll see what happens with that, because the second leg will make a difference here. And the second leg of the daily double, the second half of the daily double, is also the first leg today of our pick 4. We've moved that down in the order just so that you'll have to work a little harder to figure out the sequences, but that also does translate into possibly some better payouts. So let's take a look at that again in race number 2. Before the race, we were talking about the sequence here, and I think there's a couple, 3 or 4 actually, that have a shot at the win in race number 2 here. I do like Bud Naked, as well as, that's number 1, as well as number 4, Promising Flight. West Coast Captive, of course, is going to be the favorite. Actually is not right now. Is at 2-1. The favorite is Bud Naked. Bud Naked is overdue. String of seconds and thirds. And if you look a couple races back, or actually in the last race, Bud actually broke stride as the gate was taking off and never did really fully recover. But if you saw how drastic that affected his start, you'll be really impressed that he actually finished and closed up within a couple lengths for third in that last race. So Bud Naked looks well poised here as one of the possibilities for win. I do like, as I mentioned, number 4, Promising Flight as well, with a second and a first in his last 2 starts. I also like, though, West Coast Captive, number 6, is the second favorite at 2-1. 1 going away in her last race, looking to make it 2 straight wins here at the track on 2. Don't ever forget about number 7, Master of Liberty. Master of Liberty won here at the track on 2, 3 starts ago in 1:56 and 4. So she knows how to win. She just has not had a last couple of really good races. That was the race that gave trainer Chris Curry his first career victory as a trainer. So 3 horses there, at least, or 4 horses that I like in the pick 4. Those will be the ones for race number 2 in the first leg. And race number 3, which is the second leg and also kicks off today's pick 5, taking a look at that one in these short fields, I know sometimes it looks really easy to go with a single in that one. That's where I always tend to get burned on the horizontal bets, is when I go with a single. So if you take a look at the program for race number 3, it's really hard to pick a standout in this race. I do like number 4, Caesar's Palace. But if you take a look at all their past performances, definitely not a standout on the page there. I might discount number 1, Touche, just a second or 2, a little bit slower than the others in here, but I think with the right conditions, any one of those ones could be a winner in race number 3. If we take a look at race number 4, which would be the third leg of the pick 4, but second leg of the pick 5, in race number 4, it is going to be the fillies and mares division of the track on 2, condition claiming series final. Hard to argue against number 2, Cambridge Duchess. Now, Cambridge Duchess is looking to make it 5 wins in a row. If she wins today, she will have swept all 3 elimination legs and the final. That's a huge accomplishment, and she is an absolute monster. She, a couple of races ago, turned back all challengers, and they were coming at her. But, you know, it's just those kind of situations where there's been a horse that has been rested, perhaps, in the last week that might come back at them, and that is number 4, Frostfire. Frostfire has a pair of seconds in the eliminations and is rested this week. Trainer-driver Logan Gillis will bring this one in with some rest. So Frostfire, can never discount those ones that have been rested. I think also a shot at this one is number 3, She's Like the Win with Brandon Campbell. Brandon, the money man, is always there when it counts. So in the final of the fillies and mares division, I would say 2, 3, and 4. You decide which one. And also not to discount number 6, Heston's Free Chips, has also been a mid-packer in the series. but you never know if the pace caves today. That could be the one. And then in the final leg of the pick 4, which is race number 5 and the start of the late pick 3, I'm going to go with, well, let's take a look at this one. Now, Triple Action won this one, won her last race last weekend, and came and nipped them at the wire in 157 and 3 at odds of 9-1. All right, so Triple Action definitely gets consideration here, looking to go for 2 straight wins. Also looking to make it 2 straight wins is number 5, Just Ched, which immediately after he won that race was claimed and brought over to Ricky Schneider's barn. So new trainer, new methods. Let's see what happens there. And number 7, Loaded Dragon, is also going for 2 straight wins with Brandon Campbell. This one went wire to wire last time out. So we've got 3 in here that are going for back-to-back wins. You also cannot discount number 2, The Real Goods, which has been in the money the last couple of races. So again, do you go with 1 or 2 horses? You know, that field has 7 horses in that. I do like the 7 Loaded Dragon, and I will give Loaded Dragon the edge on that one. And again, you can never discount Triple Action from Lance Ward's barn. Makes things really interesting for that pick 4 sequence. And again, the pick 4 is our most popular wager here at the track on 2, so expect lots of money to go into that one. All right, we are less than 9 minutes to post time. Sharpen your pencils. It's going to be an interesting one watching the pick 4 precede the pick 5 today. Good luck. Condition Pacers on track for the second race. It's the start of today's pick 4 at the track on 2. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. Number 1, Bud Naked, owned by Marie Brooking and Superstar Stables, trained by Marie Brooking, the driver Dave Kelly. Number 2, Firm Ringo, owned and trained by Bob Parrish. Mike Hennessy's in the bike. Number 3, I'm a Mama's Boy, owned by Katie McLennan, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt, the driver's Nathan Sobey. Number 4, Promising Flight, owned by Outback Stable, trained by Nick Sass, the driver Tyson Jacoby. Number 5 is Chief Saratoga, owned, trained, and driven by Rick Schneider. Number 6, West Coast Captive, owned by Ross Sharp, trained by John Chappell. Logan Gillis will drive. And number 7, Master of Liberty, owned and trained by Chris Curry, the driver Brandon Campbell. That's your field for the second race. The start of today's pick 4. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Post time in less than 6 minutes. Less than 6 minutes to post. Well, we've got some extra time to talk about our picks here in this second race. And again, we've moved the pick 4 to precede the pick 5. Wanted to change things up a little bit and see how that would affect your selections. So make sure you sharpen your pencils. Let's take a look at my top 3 choices first. So my top choice is number 6, West Coast Captive, currently the second choice in the betting at 2-1. She launched her escape from the back of the field to go away a winner by 5 lengths in her last start. Wow. If she's got even more in the tank today, she might just keep going. My top choice and getting the nod is number 6, West Coast Captive. My second choice is number 4, Promising Flight. His last 2 races have been really gutsy performances, and it makes selecting a winner in this race a lot more difficult, because if we're going to try to narrow down our wagers on the pick 4, I don't think you can do it. I think you definitely have to include the 6 and number 4, Promising Flight, in there. Here's another one I'm going to throw in there as a win possibility. Number 1, my third choice, Bud Naked. Bud bobbled behind the gate, really, and that really set him back in his last race. Didn't make the gate, bobbled, but wow, what a comeback. Came flying at the end. His recovery was amazing. He also has a shot at the win. So 6, 4, and 1. And honorable mentions, I would say, to number 7, Master of Liberty. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's talk about the pick 4 first. I'm going to play $1, pick 4, because as I always say, I'm greedy. If I'm going to win, I want at least 5 shares in that pick 4. For $1, I'm going to go with numbers 1, 4, and 6 in the first leg. Second leg, I'm going to play numbers 1 and 4. I am going to single in the third leg, number 2, Cambridge Duchess, in the Track on 2 Condition Claiming Series final. And then in the fourth leg, I'm going to go with numbers 4, 5, and 7. That's an $18 combination. Now, for the trifecta, this is where it's interesting, because you got to cover a lot of horses. I'm going to go with 1, 4, and 6, with 1, 4, and 6. And for third, I'm going to go 1, 2, 4, 6, and 7. That's an $18 ticket. All right, so your current favorite is number 1, Bud Naked. And at 6-5, the second choice is actually West Coast Captive. All right, sharpen your pencils, folks. Going to be an interesting pick 4 today. Put some value in there. Good luck. 3 minutes to post time. Less than a minute to post time. Less than 1 minute. Starter calls the Pacers. And the starting gate is rolling. It's post time. All right, the pick 4 today, well supported. Thank you, everybody, for playing that. Let's see what happens here. We've got now West Coast Captive number 6 taking some support as the second choice, but not much separating West Coast Captive from the current favorite number 1, Bud Naked. We've got 7 on gate for the second race here at the track on 2. It is the start of today's pick 4. The gate picks up speed. Here they come. They are off. Gapped off the gate at the start. Chief Saratoga and West Coast Captive. From the center, I'm a Mama's Boy and Promising Flight going out for the lead. Also going out is Master of Liberty as they head around the turn. Nate Sobey takes I'm a Mama's Boy to the front. Second is Promising Flight, and third, Master of Liberty. There's a 2-length gap to Bud Naked in fourth. In fifth, Firm Ringo is about 7 lengths back. Then it's back to Chief Saratoga and the trailer, West Coast Captive. Opening quarter, 27-4. So the race is on. I'm a Mama's Boy setting the pace and taking them down the backside. Promising Flight is in second. Now in third is Master of Liberty. Closing up that gap in fourth now is Bud Naked, a little bit closer. Then back to Firm Ringo, the 2 trailers, Chief Saratoga and West Coast Captive. And now edging to the outside. Here comes Bud Naked at 3-5. The half in 56-1. The backside in 28-4. So as they head down the backside, I'm a Mama's Boy on top with the lead. Moving up, steadily up on the outside is Bud Naked in the pocket. Promising Flight's now got nowhere to go. Then back and forth along the inside is Master of Liberty. They are rounding the turn, and I'm a Mama's Boy has been on top throughout. From the outside, Bud Naked now starting to challenge. 3/4, 1:25-3. I am a Mama's Boy on top with the lead. Bud Naked still not there yet from the far outside. As we take a look, Firm Ringo and Hennessy looking to pull the upset. It is Firm Ringo from the outside with the full head of steam. Also there, West Coast Captive coming through the inside. Master of Liberty coming down to the wire. It is Firm Ringo at 11-1. Close for second between Master of Liberty and West Coast Captive, the mile 1:55-2. The unofficial winner, number 2, Firm Ringo. Second was number 7, Master of Liberty. Third, number 6, West Coast Captive. And fourth, number 3, I'm a Mama's Boy. Please hold all tickets. The upcoming third race is the start of today's Pick 5. There's no changes in the third race. Win, play, show, exacta wagering. Now making his way back to the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the second race, number 2, Firm Ringo. Firm Ringo, happy to see the winner's circle again. First victory of 2025 in 22 starts and a time of 1:55 and 2, a new lifetime mark. Firm Ringo, owned and trained by Bob Parrish. The winning driver, his second win of the day, Mike Hennessy. Firm Ringo, a 7-year-old bay gelding by Firm Belief out of Bonnie Blue Design by Village Connection. Just awaiting the official here for race number 2. Appreciate your patience with the momentary tote delay. Second race, now official. The winner, number 2, Firm Ringo. Second, number 7, Master of Liberty. Third, number 6, West Coast Captive. And fourth, number 3, I'm a Mama's Boy. Number 2, Firm Ringo, paid $36 even to win. $13.80 to place, $2.90 to show. Second was number 7, Master of Liberty, $17.10 to place, $8.10 to show. Third was number 6, West Coast Captive, paying $3.20 to show. And number 3, I'm a Mama's Boy, was fourth. The $2 exacta, 2-7, paid $170.30. The $1 trifecta, get this, 2, 7, 6, $1,422.40. The 20-cent superfecta paid to the top 2 out of 4. The numbers were 2 with 7 with all, $62.02. And the $2 early daily double, 4 and 2, paid $50.40. Upcoming third race starts today's Pick 5. The Pick 5 starts in the third race today. No changes. Win, place, show, exacta wagering. Post time in 18 minutes. Well, how about that? Mike Hennessy wins the first two races here at the track on two. That's 4 wins now this weekend to lead the the driver standings here. And congratulations to Rob Parrish, who picks up a win with Firm Ringo in 155 and 2 and setting a new lifetime mark on that. And knocking a whole bunch of you out of the pick four, I'm sure. But this is another example of why we don't put our stock in all just a few horses in there. That may have been a good race, looking in retrospect, to have gone wide on that in the pick four. But definitely, you're looking at the price now with 17 to 1 shot to kick things off. Definitely going to make things interesting. Well, didn't pick up anything myself in that race and just have that one winner from the first race. So now I am out of the pick four and out of the pick three. But it's redemption time because now we have the pick five starting here in race number 3. We've had a chance to talk about a few of those entrants in race number 3. I like Caesar's Palace number 4, but here's another example of where there's only 5 horses in the race. Mike Hennessy's red hot today. The driver factor, he's driving number 2, Who's Stolen Art. I'm going to let you decide who to take out of the 5 that are there, although I do think that Caesar's Palace is the likely one here to break his maiden. So we'll go with number 4, Caesar's Palace. All right, in the 4th race, which is going to be the second leg of today's pick 5, I do like Cambridge Duchess, number 2. I think she's going to be hard to beat. It's going to be 5 straight wins if she does it, but she's got the credentials. She won all 3 legs of the Track on 2 condition claiming series. I see no reason why she will not take the final, except Frostfire, who has been her main challenger, finished twice, got rested last weekend, so potentially is full of vinegar today and will mount a challenge. And again, you saw what happened in that last race when pace caved. Anything can happen. So Frostfire is definitely consideration there, along with She's Like the Wind, but I do like Cambridge Duchess, actually my best bet of the day. All right, in race number 5, which is one that's also got some repeat winners or potentially repeat winners. In race number 5, I do like 4, 5, and 7. They are Triple Action and Just Ched. As well. Number 7 is Loaded Dragon, and these are all going for 2 straight wins here. Triple Action, of course, won at 9 to 1 last weekend here at the Track on 2. Just Ched immediately was claimed right after winning by a 6.5 length margin in his last race, and Loaded Dragon won as well his last start. I'm going to find these ones a little tougher today. Was the morning line favorite. We'll see where that ends up, but I like those 3 in there. I think you'd have to give considerations as well to number 2, The Real Goods. Has a pair of thirds, usually leads and sets the pace here. May not stop today, so that's a consideration for sure in the pick 5. In the 4th leg of the pick 5, which is race number 6, it is the fillies and mares division, the boys division of the Track on 2 condition claiming series. Hard to argue against number 3, Kiss My Bet. Kiss My Bet is going for 3 straight wins here at the Track on 2, including 2 of the 3 legs of the series. If you look at this one, yes, looks well poised here to be the winner, but I just have a feeling about Sam's Jizzy Jet. Now, this one has got a string of 3s. He's got thirditis. But look at I'm a Party Boy, number 5, coming from Rod Starkowski's Powerful Barn. That's also a consideration. I'm a Party Boy also won one of the legs. And in the final leg of the pick 5, which is today's high 5 that has the carryover, wow, that one is a tough one to call. That one is one that I think you're going to have to go wide on. I like number 3, Dylan James, to win it, but I also like Credit is Magic as well. I like Airline Pilot. I like the inside horses, and I think it's tough to pick between those 3 horses. We also have that driver change, number 6, Rapido Dom, to be driven by John Vukolich. So if you're investing and you're going to go wide, maybe the 20-cent option is better for you. I think I'm going to play a dollar option. I've got to make up some ground here on the loss of that pick 4, but lots to think about as you sharpen your pencils. Yesterday, the pick 5 was well supported. There was a great payout on it as well as a result. So take your time looking at that one, but not too much time. We've got less than 8 minutes to post time. We've got a field of maidens on the track for the third race. It's the start of the Pick 5. Win, place, show, exacta wagering. Number 1, 2, Shea, owned and trained by Shanice DeAndres. The driver, Phil Giesbrecht. Number 2, Who's Stolen Art, owned by Trevor Williams and Tim Gordon, trained by Travis Ellis. The driver, Mike Hennessy. Number 3, Al's Ace in the Hole, owned by Marie Brooking and Len Denham, trained by Marie Brooking, the driver, Logan Gillis. Number 4, Caesar's Palace, owned by Jody Loftus, Dana Shore, and Ray Henry, trained by Chris Curry, the driver, Brandon Campbell. And the other half of the Shanice DeAndres trained entry is number 5, Mystical Chip. Shanice owns, the driver's Dave Kelly. That's your field for the third race, the start of today's Pick 5. Win, place, show, exacta wagering. Post time in less than 5 minutes. All right, now I know that confidence is probably shaken in some of those favorites that you might have wanted to bet on and single or whatever you wanted to do. And yeah, you should be, because we just saw 17 to 1 shot dash a lot of hopes in people's Pick 4. So good idea to maybe play some of these legs, some of the legs of the horizontal, play them wide. Let's do this. Let's review my top 3 first. My top choice is number 4, Caesar's Palace. Now, Caesar's Palace has looked good at times, but just not good enough to seal the deal. I think he's found the right spot here, though, with only 5 horses. I think he's going to break his maiden today. Number 4, Caesar's Palace. My second choice is number 1, 2, Shea. She was knocking at the door when she threw out a stinker in her last race. Not much to beat here, though. I think that she is going to be the main danger. Number 1, 2, Shea. My third choice is number 2, Who's Stolen Art. Mike Hennessy already has a pair of wins on the day. Now, this one's trying tougher, but does look well placed in this short field. I think that Who's Stolen Art can get up for a piece. My choice is 4, 1, and 2. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's talk about the exacta first, okay? So the exacta is the only exotic besides the Pick 5 we have in this one. I'm going to play a $5 exacta, and I'm going to go 4 on top, Caesar's Palace, with numbers 1 and 2 for second. That's a $10 ticket. Now, let's structure that Pick 5 ticket. I'm going to go spend a bit of money on a 20-cent ticket, all right? Because I think that they have there are some wide open races in here. I don't want to miss out now that I messed up my Pick 4 ticket, but I'm going to go with numbers 1 and 4 in the first leg. I am going to break my own rule, and I'm going to single Cambridge Duchess in the second leg, number 2, and as my best bet of the day. So number 2 in the second leg. And here's what I've got for the third, fourth, and fifth leg. I've got 4, 5, and 7 with 3, 4, 5 with 1, 2, 3. So let's do that again. 1 and 4 with 2 with 4, 5, 7 with 3, 4, 5 with 1, 2, 3. For $1, that is a $54 ticket. I think well worth the investment, as we've got a lot of new money or a lot of money coming into that Pick 5 pool, always well supported here at the track on Toon. We saw yesterday there was a number of favorites in the Pick 5, and it still paid out very well. So worth the bet. Less than 3 minutes to post time. Good luck on your Pick 5s. Now less than a minute to post time. Still time to get your wagers in. The favorite is number 4, Caesar's Palace at even money. Starter calls the Pacers. And the gate is rolling. It's post time. Well, number 4, Caesar's Palace, the solid favorite here, now bet down to 4-5 with Brandon Campbell in the bike. We've got a field of maidens. Caesar's Palace winless in 8 tries. Looking to change that today. We've got an entry in here from Shanice DeAndrews, number 1, Touche, and number 5, Mystical Chip. Mystical Chip has 1 race under his belt. In here for the 2nd straight weekend at the track on 2. Starting gate picks up speed, and we've got one who hasn't made the gate here. That is Caesar's Palace, and Brandon Campbell did not make the gate. All right. There will be an inquiry here. Hold on to your tickets, but as they head into the turn, we've got Who's Stolen Art with Mike Hennessy on top with the lead. 2nd, Al's Ace in the Hole. 3rd is Touche. 4th is Mystical Chip. And far, far back, we've got the favorite, Caesar's Palace. Opening quarter, 30-1. Who's Stolen Art is your 3-2 choice on top with the lead. 2nd is Al's Ace in the Hole. Touche is 3rd, then back in 4th to Mystical Chip. And now starting to become distance far back is Caesar's Palace. The leader, Who's Stolen Art, up a length and a half ahead of Al's Ace in the Hole. Then back to Touche in 3rd, and 4th is Caesar's Palace. As they reach for that half marker, Who's Stolen Art with driver Mike Hennessy, 2 wins already on the day, is on top with the lead. The half reached in 1 minute and 3/5. So the backside in 30-2, a comfortable pace set by Who's Stolen Art. Now underway from 3rd, tipping to the outside is Touche and Giesbrecht. Not keeping up in the pocket is Al's Ace in the Hole. Dave Kelly and Mystical Chip are in 4th and underway as well. The 3/4 in 1:31 flat. And it is still Who's Stolen Art up by 3 lengths. Touche on the outside coming on for 2nd. On the inside, Al's Ace in the Hole. And 8th left to go, and Who's Stolen Art well in hand up by 5 lengths. Going to give Mike Hennessy the natural hat trick at the track on 2. 2nd was Touche, and 3rd, Al's Ace in the Hole. They're home in 1:59-4. Please hold all tickets. This start is going to get reviewed. And just to confirm, there is a judge's inquiry into the start of race number 3, the inquiry regarding the start by number 4, Caesar's Palace. Please hold all tickets. The unofficial winner, number 2, Who's Stolen Art. Second, number 1, Touche. Third, number 3, Al's Ace in the Hole. And fourth, number 5, Mystical Chip. Again, there is a judge's inquiry regarding the start of race number 3 for number 4, Caesar's Palace. The inquiry will determine whether number 4, Caesar's Palace, got a fair start. The upcoming 4th race is the Fillies and Mares division of the Track on 2 Condition Claiming Series. It's the final. It's also the start of a daily double. There are no changes. Win, play, show, exacta trifecta wagering. The results of the inquiry, number 4, Caesar's Palace, did reach the fair start poll and was deemed to have received a fair start. So number 4 did receive a fair start and was a starter in this race. And now leaving the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of the 3rd race, number 2, Who's Stolen Art, a 3-year-old bay gelding by Outrageous Art out of Second Fancy by All-American Native. A maiden-breaking win for number 2, Who's Stolen Art, in a time of 1:59 and 4. Who's Stolen Art, owned by Trevor Williams and Tim Gordon. And the 3rd race is now official. The winner, number 2, Who's Stolen Art. Second, number 1, Touche. Third, number 3, Al's Ace in the Hole. And fourth, number 5, Mystical Chip. Number 2, Who's Stolen Art, paid $5 to win, $3.10 to place, $2.40 to show. Second was number 1, Touche, $4.30 to place, $3.60 to show. Third, number 3, Al's Ace in the Hole, paying $2.40 to show. The $2 exacta 2-1 paid $44.20. The $1 pick 3, the numbers were 4, 2, and 2. The early pick 3, 3 out of 3 paid $63.10. Upcoming 4th race, there are no changes. It's the start of a daily double. Win, play, show, exacta trifecta wagering. Post time in 17 minutes. Here's your official order of finish for race number 3. Number 1, Touche, was second. Number 2, Who's Stolen Art, your race winner. Number 3, Al's Ace in the Hole, was third. Number 4, Caesar's Palace, was fifth. And number 5, Mystical Chip, was fourth. From the top down, 2, 1, 3, 5, and 4. The time, 1:59 and 4, is a maiden breaker for number 2, Who's Stolen Art. Here is the official rundown for the second race. In the second race, number 1, Bud Naked was 6th. Number 2, Firm Ringo was the race winner. Number 3, I'm a Mama's Boy was 4th. Number 4, Promising Flight was 5th. Number 5, Chief Saratoga was 7th. Number 6, West Coast Captive was 3rd. And number 7, Master of Liberty was 2nd. From the top down, 6, 1, 4, 5, 7, 3, and 2. The winning time of the second race was 1:55 and 2, a new lifetime mark for number 2, Firm Ringo. Well, it has been an exciting weekend of racing, a long weekend of racing here at the track on 2. So glad that you could join us down here for the Labor Day card. Sunshine is what we ordered for you, and that's what we've had for the last 2 race days. Exciting action as well, fast times, and some good prices. We had a great price earlier on that, and things are going to be a little different now on what our expectation was for a payout on the pick 4, having had that 17-1 shot in the first leg. Is going to change things up as well. Caesar's Palace, I'm sure, took a bulk of the support in that second leg to kick off the pick 5 as well. So we'll be interested to see what happens. We have started now our 3-day-a-week race schedule. So our next race day is going to be this coming Saturday, and first post is at 1:10 p.m. And then next Sunday we're also racing, so back-to-back race days. Next Sunday, September 7th, is going to be the eliminations in our Elizabeth Johnson Memorial and Ron Orr Pace races. Those 2 races are for older horses, and again, the eliminations are next Sunday, September 7th. So racing next Saturday and next Sunday. First post both days is going to be at 1:10. Well, looking ahead here today at the track on 2, we've got a 7-race card. Upcoming 4th race is going to be the Fillies and Mares final in the track on 2 condition claiming series. We've got a field of 6 in here. And if you've been following that division, you've seen what an absolute monster that number 2 Cambridge Duchess is. She walked in here now and has put a string of 4 wins together, including winning all 3 of the legs of the series. No reason to doubt that she won't win the final in this 4th race. However, it seems like this afternoon we've been putting all our eggs in one basket, looking at some sure things, and they have not happened. So I would say in this race, if you were looking to start off or to play that daily double, you might want to back things up. I will throw this out there that Frostfire, who has finished, which has finished second twice in those series legs, was rested last week and is coming back into action here at the track on 2 with a bit of a rest. Cambridge Duchess also has not had a rest, has been running straight through. So that's a factor you may want to consider. Also look at number 3, She's Like the Wind, was second in one of those legs as well. So may have a shot here if the pace caves. And as you saw in that last race, anything can happen. Horse doesn't make the gate. Horse goes off stride, sometimes unpredictably. So always good to back up those wagers. All right, also want to remind you that the Track on 2 Casino is open until 11 tonight. We have food and drink specials down there. It's also another way to win here at the Track on 2. Throughout the month of September, we are the only standardbred track operating in Alberta. September 14th is going to be our big day. That is the richest day of horse racing of the year in central Alberta. $200,000 in purse money in all of those races, including 4 stakes races. You're going to see future stars of Alberta standardbred racing in two $50,000 2-year-old stakes races. So make sure that you plan for that. And it's also Customer Appreciation Day. We'll have lots for you that day. We'll talk about that a little bit more. And don't forget, if you are here on track, put your name in for the ballot for the Own a Racehorse for a Day contest. You have a shot at winning a part of $6,000 on September 20th if your name is drawn. All right, we've got less than 10 minutes to post time. Good luck on your picks in this 4th race. Parade to post for the fourth race. It's the final, the Fillies and Mares division of the Track on 2 condition claiming series. First half of a daily double, win, play, show, exacta trifecta wagering. Number 1, Blue Star Sapphire, owned by Dave Kelly and Don and Dan McDougall. Dave Kelly trains and drives. Number 2, Cambridge Duchess, owned by Trevor Williams, trained by Rebecca Canuck. The driver, Mike Hennessy. Number 3 is She's Like the Wind, owned by Blake Smith, trained by Rick Schneider. The driver, Brandon Campbell. Number 4 is Frostfire, owned by Logan Gillis and Brock McClellan, trained and driven by Logan Gillis. Number 5, Dragon's Attitude, owned by Garrett Isman, Pat Jarvis, Harness the Energy INC, and Trevor Williams. Travis Ellis trains, Phil Giesbrecht drives. And number 6, Heston's Free Chips, owned by Brinsley Brooking Lutz and Harvey Yeager. Brinsley trains, James Junquist drives. That's your field for the Fillies and Mares final of the Track on 2 condition claiming series. Race number 4 here at the Track on 2. First half of a daily double. Win, place, show, exacta trifecta wagering. Post time in less than 4 minutes. All right, set for the final with the Fillies and Mares in the Track on 2 condition claiming series. Since we started that about 3 seasons ago, we've really been treated to some great action by claiming level horses here at Track on 2, and this is no exception this year. We're seeing number 2, Cambridge Duchess, tear up the track here. She's won all 3 legs of the eliminations. Brought a win in here and going for 5 straight today. How do you argue against that? She's going to be my best bet today. She is untouchable in the series stakes, and I don't know who's going to get at her. She was challenged in that first leg. They all came at her, but she turned them all back. I'm going to give her the series sweep. My top choice, number 2, Cambridge Duchess. My second choice is number 4, Frostfire. Frostfire was the runner-up to my top pick twice in this series. And she even got a rest last week, and so she should be ready for a big effort today. I still think she's going to be second, but if anyone can upset, it could definitely be number 4, Frostfire. And my third choice is going to be number 3, She's Like the Wind. She got better as the series progressed and is definitely in line as a runner-up candidate. Potentially, she could get second. I think the trifecta for me is fairly easy to figure out. Let's do that one first. Let's go with the trifecta as a $5 one. Yeah, let's spend 20 bucks on this one. I'm going to take number 2, Cambridge Duchess on top, and I'm going to take numbers 3 and 4 in second, and I'm going to throw in the number 1 for third as well. So I'm going to go 2 with 3, 4 with 1, 3, 4. That is a $20 bet. All right, no pick 4 today, so we're going to go with that as our wager. Less than 2 minutes to post time. Let's try to figure out how to make money on this race, guys. Good luck. Now less than a minute to post time, less than 1 minute. The starter calls the pacers. And the gate is rolling. It's post time. Well, I see bettors are looking for value here. Cambridge Duchess has now come up to 4-5, which is a pretty decent payout to win. Co-second favorites are number 3, She's Like the Wind, and Frostfire, number 4, both at 5-2. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Cambridge Duchess has looked untouchable in this series so far. Has won all 3 elimination legs. Going for 5 wins in a row. Driver Mike Hennessy has won the first 3 races here at the track on 2. What a recipe for success. But let's see what happens. The starting gate picks up speed. Here they come. They are off in the final of the track on 2 condition claiming series on the inside. Cambridge Duchess is hustled to the front, but Blue Star Sapphire making life a little difficult early on, but it will be Hennessy and Cambridge Duchess clearing to the front. Blue Star Sapphire now keeping tabs up close in second. In third, Frostfire. It's another 2 lengths back to She's Like the Wind. Heston's Free Chips has spotted them 6 lengths, and then the trailer is Dragon's Attitude. They hit the quarter in 27-4. It's Cambridge Duchess on top with the lead. In second is Blue Star Sapphire. Now in third, Frostfire. Back in fourth, She's Like the Wind. Heston's Free Chips up close in fifth. And still, Dragon's Attitude is at the back of the pack. They're all still in line as they head down the backside. Anyone's got a shot, but it's Cambridge Duchess setting the pace with Hennessy. They're reaching for the half-mile marker with Blue Star Sapphire in the pocket, and they reach the half in 56-2. The backside in 28-3. So they haven't let up heading into this far turn with Cambridge Duchess on top with the lead. Second, Blue Star Sapphire. Now on the move. Here comes She's Like the Wind, and in tow is Heston's Free Chips. Trapped along the inside, fourth is Frostfire, and at the back of the pack, Dragon's Attitude. They round the turn, and Cambridge Duchess has been unchallenged so far. 3/4, 1:26-1. They are all coming at her. Hennessy now urging her on. It is Cambridge Duchess with the lead, coming through the inside. Blue Star Sapphire outside of that one. She's Like the Wind. Frostfire from the outside surges to the front. It is Frostfire now taking over the lead. Frostfire pulls the upset in the Fillies and Mares division of the track on 2 condition claiming series. Second was Blue Star Sapphire, and third, She's Like the Wind. The mile, 1:55-2. The unofficial winner, number 4, Frostfire. Second, number 1, Blue Star Sapphire. Third, number 3, She's Like the Wind. And fourth, number 2, Cambridge Duchess. The upcoming 5th race is the start of the late pick 3. There are no changes. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. Now returning to the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner, of the Fillies and Mares division of the Track on 2 Condition Claiming Series Final. Number 4, Frostfire, a 4-year-old bay mare by BJ's Bahia. Out of Personal Promise by Asd Promise. Second win of the year for Frostfire in 19 starts. She got 2 seconds in the series. She wins the series with a new lifetime mark, 155-2. Frostfire, owned by Logan Gillis and Brock McClellan. Winning trainer-driver, Logan Gillis. And the 4th race is now official. The winner of the Track on 2 Condition Claiming Series Final is number 4, Frostfire. Second, number 1, Blue Star Sapphire. Third, number 3, She's Like the Wind. And fourth, number 2, Cambridge Duchess. Number 4, Frostfire, paid $7.70 to win, $5.50 to place, $4.90 to show. Second, number 1, Blue Star Sapphire, $7 to place, $5.40 to show. Third was number 3, She's Like the Wind, $6.10 to show. $2 exacta, 4 and 1 paid $42.30. The $1 trifecta, 413, $95.15. Here's the official rundown for the 4th race. Number 1, Blue Star Sapphire was second. Number 2, Cambridge Duchess was 4th. Number 3, She's Like the Wind was 3rd. Number 4, Frostfire, your race winner. Number 5, Dragon's Attitude was 6th. And number 6, Heston's Free Chips was 5th. From the top down, 2, 4, 3, 1, 6, and 5. The winner of the Fillies and Mares division of the Track on 2 Condition Claiming Series, number 4, Frostfire, setting a new lifetime mark, 155-2. Upcoming 5th race kicks off our late pick 3. There are no changes. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Post time in 18 minutes. We've been treated to some fantastic racing this weekend here at the track on two. And again, I mentioned that yesterday we came within a fifth of a second of tying a track record here. And the track is always well maintained here, always safe, always fast by Tom Burniak and his crew. And that's because they use the equipment from Rocky Mountain Equipment, a proud sponsor of the track on two. Frostfire pulls the upset in the fillies and mares division of the track on two condition claiming series. Really not an upset if you were listening to my picks, because I did say that Frostfire was the main challenger here, was rested coming into this race, and boy, did they ever swarm Cambridge Duchess today. She looked so great coming around that turn, but it was a big effort by everybody in that race to change the pace of what happened there in the far turn. So again, congratulations to Logan Gillis and Brock McClellan, the owners of Frostfire. Congratulations, Logan Gillis, with a skillful drive, weaving Frostfire through for that victory. We've still got the boys division ahead in race number 6, so looking forward to seeing what happens there. But boy, has that ever changed the complexion of the wagering today. We had some chalk earlier on, but it was just taking a look at the pick 4 will pays. Now, every horse is covered in the pick 4, but you should see those payouts. We'll tell you what it pays when we figure out who wins this upcoming 5th race. But that's just an example of going wide on some of those bets and never going with a single. And in that one, we did take Cambridge Duchess as a single. My bad on that one, and that's what happens. So let's try to redeem ourselves here with this upcoming 5th race, which kicks off the late pick 3. I think in this one we talked about earlier, 4, 5, and 7 are all horses that are coming into race number 5. That's Triple Action, Just Ched, and Loaded Dragon, all coming in looking to make it back-to-back wins here today. So that's a consideration going wide in this one if you're playing the pick 3. In the next leg, which is race number 6, the start of the late daily double, it's hard to argue against number 3, Kiss My Bet, going for 3 straight wins here at the track on 2. But if you are looking for a backup in the boys' final of the track on 2 series, I would say Sam's Jizzy Jet. I've got a bit of a hunch on that one. Has got thirditis, but seems to be getting better. Has tested other tracks as well and come back still with thirds. And then also, I'm a Party Boy, of course, is going to be the likely co-favorite here, number 5 in race number 6. And then in the 7th and final race, I think that's one where you're going to have to go wide. I like the inside 4 horses, but that's not to say that the outside 3 might not have a shot at it as well. Pace always makes the race, as they say, and if all the favorites are up front setting the pace, but the pace caves, anybody can come back and scoop up that win. So that's a look at what we're going to be taking a look at in terms of the pick 3 here before I give you my picks after the post parade. Just want to remind you that we are back here to race again on Saturday, September 6th. We've got the eliminations for the Ron Orr Pace and Elizabeth Johnson Memorial next Sunday on the 7th. Post time for both of those days is at 1:10 p.m. And if you haven't been down to the track on 2 yet to check out our casino, food and drinks, you need to come down and check us out. Live racing, of course, is always the best. Come down and watch the races. But afterwards, after the races, enjoy food and drinks on all levels of the grandstand as we have the casino open till 11 o'clock tonight. There are food specials as well. All right, we have got less than 11 minutes to post time. Good luck. Less than 7 minutes to post time, less than 7 minutes. Condition Pacers on track for the 5th race. The start of the late pick 3. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. Number 1, A Better Moment, owned by Dr. Fred Krushelnicki. Trained by Rob Sabarin, the driver Mike Hennessy. Number 3, Billy Buxton, owned and trained by Chris Curry, the driver Phil Giesbrecht. Number 4, Triple Action, owned by Jamie Ward, trained by Lance Ward, the driver James Jungquist. Here's number 2, The Real Goods, owned by Outback Stable, trained by Nick Sass, the driver Dave Kelly. Number 6 is Keeps Getting Better, owned by Mike Benham, trained by Travis Tracy, the driver John Vukolich. Number 7, Loaded Dragon, owned by Mike Arnold, Garrett Isman, and Oral Voden and Trevor Williams. Travis Ellis trains Brandon Campbell in the bike. And here we go with number 5, Just Ched, owned by Rick Schneider and Zoe Schwabe, trained and driven by Rick Schneider. That's your field for the 5th race, kicking off today's late pick 3, win, place, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. Post time in less than 4 minutes. Well, just took a look at the will pays for the pick 4, and boy, there's some big payouts on that board. Single ticket winners, it looks like, potentially, but was worth it to spend the money covering combinations on the pick 4, and I hope that you are alive in the pick 4 with this last leg. I hope that you're still alive in the pick 5, and if you want to play the pick 3, this is the time to do it. My top choice, number 7, Loaded Dragon. Loaded Dragon found the bottom in his last race and squeaked out the win. He's going for an impressive 8th win on the year. I think he should repeat here. Number 7, Loaded Dragon, now at 5-2. My second choice is number 5, Just Ched. Just Ched summoned a big effort in his last and blew them away by 6 lengths. He's going to be trying to prove that it was no fluke for the new barn. Just Ched, number 5, should be there as well. And now your favorite at 6-5 is number 4, Triple Action. My third choice today. Triple Action parlayed a ground-saving trip into a 4-wide final turn bid last time out. Mowed him down in victory in the last. The pace may not suit her today, but I definitely think she can be top 3, may even repeat. Triple Action is my third choice, so I'm going 7, 5, 4. Let's play that pick 3 for $1. I'm going to go 4, 5, 7 with 3, 4, 5 with 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to spend the $27 on that one because I think these are some hard races to figure out. I'm going to play the trifecta as well. I'm going to go 4, 5, 7 with 2, 4, 5, 7 with 2, 4, 5, 7. That's an $18 ticket. Looking at the board right now, I think that a lot of confidence has been shaken. And sometimes that happens when some bombers come in or favorites have not come in. Confidence shakes with wagering and people look elsewhere. They don't want to bet it all on the favorite. And so now you're seeing some great win odds on the board, except for number 4, Triple Action at 6-5. That's what I think is happening, but best to cover those. As we've seen, not all the chalk has come in today. All right, good luck to you guys, everybody. Less than 2 minutes to post time. Less than 2 minutes. Starter is called the Pacers. All right, all the favoritism now transferred to number 7, Loaded Dragon. Also going for 2 straight wins with Brandon Campbell in the bike. The starting gate is rolling. It's post time. You'll recall number 4, Triple Action, set up that $1,800 trifecta last week that we hit. Also going for 2 straight wins here at the track on 2. All right, we've got a field of 7 behind the gate in this 5th race, where we kick off the late pick 3. Starting gate picks up speed. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Timing that off the gate was Loaded Dragon, but getting in his way was Triple Action going out to the front. So Triple Action is headed to the front with Junquist ahead of the Real Goods. So Triple Action on top with the lead. The Real Goods is in second, followed by Billy Buxton in third. In fourth is A Better Moment. Then back in fifth is Loaded Dragon. A Better Moment is rough gated. Then behind that one, Just Ched, and keeps getting better. Opening quarter, 28-1. Triple Action took all the early support, but is now 7-1 and leads them down the backside by 2 lengths. In second is the Real Goods. Third is Billy Buxton. Fourth, A Better Moment. Then it's back to Loaded Dragon in fifth. Just Ched spots them about 6 lengths and keeps getting better, can see them all. They're headed for the half, and Triple Action on the engine today in 56-4. Backside quarter in 28-3. No let up for this one as Triple Action and Junquist now powering to the front by 3. Here comes Billy Buxton from third, up on the outside, first over into the flow, and Triple Action is now starting to slow down a bit as Billy Buxton goes right on by. It is Billy Buxton and Giesbrecht now in front with the lead. Triple Action is in second. And coming on third, A Better Moment. 3/4, 125-4. Billy Buxton on top with the lead. From the outside, here comes Just Ched. Down along the inside, the Real Goods is trying to stay in it. The Loaded Dragon is also there. It's Billy Buxton on top by 3. Loaded Dragon is flying for second as they come down to the line. Give Chris Curry another win. It's Billy Buxton to win it. Second was Loaded Dragon, and third, Just Ched. The mile, 155-1. The unofficial winner, number 3, Billy Buxton. Second, number 7, Loaded Dragon. Third, number 5, Just Ched. And fourth, number 2, The Real Goods. Upcoming 6th race, the final boys division of the Track on 2 Condition Claiming Series. It's also the first half of the late daily double. There are no changes. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Returning to the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the 5th race, number 3, Billy Buxton, a 5-year-old bay gelding by Domitian Hanover. By Domitian Hanover out of Making It Not Faking It by All-American Cobalt. 5th win of the year in 13 starts, setting a new lifetime mark, 155-1. Billy Buxton, owned and trained by Chris Curry, the winning driver, Phil Giesbrecht. 5th race now official. The winner, number 3, Billy Buxton. Second, number 7, Loaded Dragon. Third, number 5, Just Ched. And fourth, number 2, The Real Goods. Number 3, Billy Buxton paid $840 to win, $340 to place, $220 to show. Second was number 7, Loaded Dragon, $230 and $210. Third was number 5, Just Ched, paying $210 to show. And fourth was number 2, The Real Goods. $2 exacta, 3.7, $16.70. $1 trifecta, 3.75, $28.15. $20 or 20-cent superfecta. The numbers were 3, 7, 5, and 2. Paid $11.86. That $2 daily double, the numbers were 4 and 3. It paid $42 even. The $1 pick 4, the numbers were 2, with 4, with 3. 4 to 4 paid $3,047.55. Upcoming 6th race is the first half of the late double. There's no changes. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Post time, 18 minutes. And how about one that we didn't even consider for that last race, that fifth race, is Billy Buxton pulls the sort of upset in this one. Lifetime mark 155 and 1. Was not going for two straight wins, but happened to win this last one. Congratulations, Chris Curry, on another career victory. Chris is one of the new young trainers here in Alberta and has picked up another win. So congratulations on that one, Chris, and congratulations to Phil Giesbrecht on that stellar drive to bring that one home. Well, you know, that was an incredible payout. We've talked about the payouts here at the track on two. Our pools have all been well supported since the meet opened. A lot of money went into the Pick 4 pool today. The $1 payout, guys, was over $3,000. So I think that there was probably one lucky, maybe a few lucky winners of that one. But just goes to show that maybe you need to spread those bets out on those horizontals. Now, the Pick 5 will pay is going to be really interesting because there haven't been, I don't believe there's been any favorites in there, winning favorites yet. So that may throw that one into a loop in terms of whether or not it's going to be covered over the next couple of races. But this next race coming up is race number 6, and it is the boys division final of the Track on 2 condition claiming series. Of course, we saw the upset in the girls division. We saw Cambridge Duchess go down to defeat to Frostfire, one that I considered as the main danger and did come in. But this one's a little bit different. I thought that that race probably would be less competitive than this one, and look what happened. In this race here, the boys division, we've got two that I'm focusing on. I'm looking at number 3, Kiss My Bet, and number 5, I'm a Party Boy, and that's because the two of these ones teamed up to win the 3 legs leading into the final today. As a matter of fact, number 3, Kiss My Bet, won 2 divisions, 2 of the legs. And then I'm a Party Boy also won 1. However, Kiss My Bet did get a rest in between the wins. I'm a Party Boy has not gotten a rest. So you make of that what you need to. I pointed that out in the girls division where Frostfire actually got a week to get a bit of a rest. But we'll see with these two here. I'm a Party Boy, of course, coming from the Rod Starkowski barn, and Kiss My Bet coming from Brinsley Brooking Lutz's barn. A lot of strategy here, having their horses rested coming into this one. The one I'm kind of curious about is Sam's Jizzy Jet. You know, I haven't seen Sam win a race in a few starts, but has got a string of thirds here, which is showing that Sam's got some interest and got the goods to be there and finish respectably. But I almost wonder sometimes when Sam is going to pop and get the win. I think with Brandon Campbell in the bike, that's definitely a possibility today. So I like 3, 4, and 5. I also do like number 1, Crime Junkie on the inside to finish well here. Has finished 4th twice and 2nd in those 3 legs of the series. It is the late daily double. I am going to take 3, 4, and 5 in the first half of that. And then we're going to talk about the second half coming up, because the second half, the 7th race, is also the high 5. And today we have 3 days of carryover heading into that one. It's not been hit yet. I do not know why. The favorite won yesterday, but was still not hit. Some new money going into that one is going to create a bit of excitement. So I think you should save some time to pencil in your choices for that final race. All right, we've got just less than 11 minutes to post time. Make your picks for the late daily double and get set for the final, the boys' final of the Track on 2 condition claiming series. Parade to post for the 7th race. It's the horse and gelding final of the track on 2 condition claiming series. Make that race number 6. First half of the late daily double. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Number 1, Crime Junkie, owned by Jacques Lambert, Jim Wilson, and Dr. Larry Hansen. Trained and driven by Jacques Lambert. First third rather, of the Kevin Hildebrandt trained entry. And that's number 2, AK Eagle. Kevin Owens with Katie McLennan. The driver, Nathan Sobey. Number 3 is Kiss My Bet, owned by Brinsley Brooking Lutz and Harvey Yeager. Trained by Brinsley Brooking Lutz. The driver is Mike Hennessy. Here's another Hildebrandt stablemate. That's number 4, Sam's Jizzy Jet. He owns with Katie McLennan. The driver, Brandon Campbell. Number 5, I'm a Party Boy, owned by Rod Starkowski, Clausette Baikal, and Gary Balecki. Starkowski trains, Phil Giesbrecht drives. And the third member of the entry from the Hildebrandt barn is number 6, Shady Roan, owned by Katie McLennan. The driver is Dave Kelly. That's your field for the 6th race, the horse and gelding final of the track on 2 condition claiming series. Race number 6. First half of the late daily double, win, play, show, exacta, trifecta wagering. Post time in 6 minutes. Well, now I'm thinking that this one's undecided for me. No, I've picked some horses, but I do like the fact that Kevin Hildebrandt's barn, Kevin and Katie, have been working super hard at this meet here, and they've made it in with 3 of the 6 in this field, so good on them. I do like, though, on top, my top bet is number 3, Kiss My Bet. Now, Kiss My Bet looked sharp last week, capturing his 2nd series win. Did the week off between help? I think he looks the best here. Barring any intangibles, I do like number 3, Kiss My Bet, to win the final. My second choice is number 5, I'm a Party Boy. I'm a Party Boy also won a series leg and finished twice to my top pick. So I think he's definitely got a shot at the win. I think he can win it, though, if the conditions are right. You saw what happened in the girls' division. You better include I'm a Party Boy as a possible win candidate. And now it's 3-1. And my third choice is number 4, Sam's Jizzy Jet from the Hildebrandt barn. Sam's been a busy boy this year. It looks to have given him some momentum coming into the final. He could be the spoiler if speed caves, and that could happen when you've got a field of 6 all going for big money. All right, so my choices are 3, 5, and 4. Let's play the late double first for $2. I'm going to go with 3, 4, 5 with 1, 2, 3. That is an $18 ticket. I think that's worth the investment. I think it should pay. For the trifecta, I'm going to go 3, 4, 5 with 3, 4, 5 with 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is a $12 ticket. All right, good luck, everybody. Less than 4 minutes to post time. Less than a minute to post time. Less than 1 minute. Starter calls the Pacers. The starting gate is rolling. It's post time. Well, no doubt here who the bettors are backing. Number 3, Kiss My Bet, and Mike Hennessy won 2 series legs, is now bet down to 1-2. The second choice, number 5, I'm a Party Boy at 7-2. We saw them all swarm the favorite in the girls' final. Let's see what happens here in the horse and gelding division. It's the first half of the late daily double. The starting gate picks up speed. Here they come. They're often pacing in the track on 2 condition, claiming series final. And from the center, Sam's Jizzy Jet battling early for the lead. Inside of that one, the favorite Kiss My Bet, and Crime Junkie also in it early. So as they head to the turn, Crime Junkie trying to make life difficult for Kiss My Bet. But Hennessy takes Kiss My Bet to the front and clears and is on top by a length and a half. Second is Crime Junkie. Now third, Sam's Jizzy Jet. Fourth is AK Eagle. Back in fifth is I'm a Party Boy. And Shady Roan can see them all. Opening quarter, 28-2. Kiss My Bet worked a little hard to get to the front, but not too much. But now has to deal with Crime Junkie right on his helmet. In third is Sam's Jizzy Jet. In fourth, head down is AK Eagle. Then back to fifth is I'm a Party Boy. And Shady Roan can see them all. They're reaching for the half. Kiss My Bet in front comfortably with the lead. Eager behind that one, Lambert and Crime Junkie. The half in 58-1, backside in 29-4. And they're bunching up now as I'm a Party Boy gets underway, and that flushes cover from Sam's Jizzy Jet. It is Kiss My Bet. Sam's Jizzy Jet in it early, draws up alongside. They've paired up in the pocket, nowhere to go for Crime Junkie. Second over, I'm a Party Boy. And now looking outside, Shady Roan is third over. Sam's Jizzy Jet goes right on by. It is Sam's Jizzy Jet on top with the lead. Fighting back on the inside, Kiss My Bet from the outside now. Looking outside is I'm a Party Boy. They are 4 or 5 across the track. Kiss My Bet's on the inside. Giesbrecht is bringing I'm a Party Boy into it. In between horses, Sam's Jizzy Jet. It's Kiss My Bet. I'm a Party Boy. Kiss My Bet gives Hennessy his 4th win of the day. 3 straight wins to give Kiss My Bet the win in the final of the track on 2 condition claiming series. They're home in 156-4. The unofficial winner, number 3, Kiss My Bet. Second, number 5, I'm a Party Boy. Third, number 6, Shady Roan. And fourth, number 4, Sam's Jizzy Jet. Upcoming 7th and final is today's high 5. We've got a 3-day carryover going into that one. Let's see if it'll be hit today. We have a driver change. Number 6, Rapido Dom, now driven by John Vukolich. Vukolich, the driver of number 6, Rapido Dom, in the 7th race. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. Now making his way back to the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the 6th race, the horse and gelding final winner of the Track on 2 condition claiming series. It's number 3, Kiss My Bet. Kiss My Bet won 2 legs of the series. Is a 4-year-old bay stallion by all bets off out of Stealin' the Kisses by Western Ideal. Kiss My Bet makes it 3 straight wins here at the Track on 2 for victory number 8 in 22 starts this year in a time of 1:56.4. Kiss My Bet wins the final for owners Brinsley Brooking Lutz and Harvey Yeager. Brinsley trains with his 4th driving win of the day. Mike Hennessy. The 6th race is now official. The winner of the horse and gelding final, the Track on 2 condition claiming series, is number 3, Kiss My Bet. Second was number 5, I'm a Party Boy. Third, number 6, Shady Roan. And fourth, number 4, Sam's Jizzy Jet. Number 3, Kiss My Bet, paid $260 to win, $210 to place, $210 to show. Second, number 5, I'm a Party Boy, $260 and $210. Third was number 6, Shady Roan, paying $450 to show. The $2 exacta 3-5 paid $5.50. The $1 trifecta 3, 5, and 6 paid $12 even. In the upcoming 7th and final, we have got the high 5. We're starting with a 3-day carryover. Lots of new money expected to go into that. A driver change for number 6, Rapido Dom, now driven by John Vukolich. 7th race, win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Post time 18 minutes. Well, as we thought, Kiss My Bet did prevail in this final, the boys' final. So, congratulations to the connections, Brinsley, Brooking Lutz, and Harvey Yeager. You know, I asked Brinsley a couple of weeks ago if she intentionally rested Kiss My Bet. She said yes. She said, I never win this thing every year. I'm going to rest him and see what happens. And sure enough, it was the right move, the expertise by trainer Brinsley, Brooking Lutz. Congratulations on that move. Mike Hennessy, what a story today. 4 wins in 6 races, extends his lead atop the driver standings here at the track on 2 and brings this one home in 156 and 4. All right, so we had a great payout already in the pick 4. I was just looking at the will pays for the pick 5. Not all horses are covered, so there potentially could be a carryover in the pick 5. Not all horses are covered, but hey, let's not worry about that right now. Let's talk about the high 5. We are going into this 7th and final race with a high 5 carryover from 3 days. So it has not been hit, which was really surprising because yesterday the big favorite did win. We just didn't have enough people covering all of the combinations, I guess. So taking a look at this last race, I do like the inside 3 horses. Airline Pilot, Credit is Magic, and Dylan James. I like it in the reverse order, though. I like 3, 2, and 1. But you do have to give some consideration to these outside horses because you know that Credit is Magic is going to be sent to the front, always the pace setter in these races with Mike Hennessy. Might not stop today, but may cave on the front end. Who knows what happens with the pace that sets up. But we've also got number 3, Dylan James, which likes to close, which is why that's my pick. I expect Credit is Magic to go to the front and Dylan James to close late. However, if you are looking for a late closer, potentially you're looking at Airline Pilot, maybe on the Rapido Dom with the driver change with John Vukovic, number 6. However, it's going to be a little bit of a challenging one to figure out. Only 7 horses. You would think that the high 5 would be easy to pick up, guys. We'll pick the high 5 after the post parade, but just want to remind you that we are back racing here at the track on 2 as the only standardbred track operating in Alberta for the next 3 weeks. We are back next Saturday and Sunday with live racing. First post is at 1:10 p.m. Mountain Time, 3:10 Eastern Time. We would love to have you down at the track. We do a great show. Our pools have been well supported. It's a great time down here. And don't forget, we have the track on 2 Casino is open till 11 p.m. every night with food specials. We've got activities for the kids. It's family friendly. We've always got the kids stick horse races. And one thing I know people have been mentioning to me on my Facebook is that they really appreciate the open paddock that we have and how convenient it is to be able to go up and meet the drivers, horses, and trainers in the paddock and see them up close, touch and feel them, what you're going to be betting on the horses. So that is another draw here to the track on 2. I think we do it up right here. All right, so again, we'll see you back for the next race day next Saturday. We've got less than 11 minutes to post time. Good luck on that high 5. Now less than 10 minutes to post time, less than 10. Condition Pacers on track for the 7th and final at the track on 2. It's the High Five. We are riding a 3-day carryover into the High Five pool today. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Number 1, Airline Pilot, owned by Margaret White, trained by Chris Curry. Brandon Campbell's your driver. Number 2, Credit is Magic, owned by Trevor Williams, trained by Travis Ellis. The driver, Mike Hennessy. Number 3, Dylan James, owned by Rebecca Canuck, Trevor Williams, and Morning Line INC. Canuck trains, Phil Giesbrecht drives. Number 4, Herd Immunity, owned by Dr. Fred Kruzelnicki, trained by Rob Sabarin, Logan Gillis in the bike. Number 5, Pure Form Mr. Toffee, owned by Shelley Newley, trained by Travis Tracy, the driver Blaine Chappell. Number 6, Rapido Dom, owned by Gilles Gobet and Sandra Williams. Travis Tracy trains. The driver is John Vukolich. And number 7, Thoughts of a Fool, owned by J.F. Gagne and Carl Weimar, trained and driven by J.F. Gagne. That's your field for the 7th and final. We've got that High Five with a 3-day carryover. New money going into it today. Let's get it hit. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Less than 5 minutes to post time. All right, our last crack at winning something today. Didn't do so hot with my picks today. Did get a few winners and some win tickets, but overall did not have the success I would have liked. But boy, were we treated to some great payouts. I hope you got those payouts. Taking a look at this last race here in the High Five, and I did mention to you earlier that not all horses are covered in the pick 5 today, so potentially we have a carryover for next weekend. Let's see what happens. But we do have that 3-day carryover of the High Five in the 7th race. My top choice is number 3, Dylan James. He likes to settle in before unleashing a final quarter rally, and with speed too. I think he gets the edge for having that jump in the stretch. My top choice is number 3, Dylan James. However, do not discount Lightning Mike Hennessy, already with 4 wins on the day to extend his lead atop the driver standings here at the track on 2. He's the driver behind number 2, Credit is Magic, right beside that one. But my second choice is number 5, I'm a Party Boy. Or make that, sorry, Credit is Magic. It is Credit is Magic is my second choice. The likely pace setter here will be surrounded by speed, so he may be forced into some fiery fractions. I think, though, that he can at least hold on for second. That's going to be Mike Hennessy and Credit is Magic. And my third choice is number 1, Airline Pilot. Another speedster, but with less finish than the other ones in this field. Gets the garden spot. I'm not sure if that's good or bad necessarily, but I think Airline Pilot can get a piece here. So I'm going to go 3, 2, and 1 as my choices. Remember, Mike Hennessy's been red hot today. He's got 4 wins already. He's aboard. Credit is Magic. The favorite is number 1, Airline Pilot. Here's how my High Five ticket looks, and I'm going to spend $1 on this because I want that pot today. I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3 on top of 1, 2, 3, with 1, 2, 3, 6, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 for 4th and 5th. That is a $24 combination. You can take 3 days worth of carryover as well as the new money today if you win it. Good luck to you guys. We had fun playing horses with you today, as we always do here at the track on 2. Maybe we'll have some better luck next Saturday, but that sort of ends our streak that we had going for the first 4 or the last 4 days of the meet where we cleaned up. But hey, you got to give some back sometime, right? All right, don't forget that we are back with live racing. If you enjoyed this, live racing next Saturday and Sunday. First post is at 1:10, and we are always available on HPI Bet, Twin Spires, and Express Bet if you are playing online. If you're looking for a platform that you can make a wager on the track on too, if you're watching on our YouTube or website, give me a buzz at announcerken@gmail.com. We'll try to find which platform hosts the track on two in your local area. All right, don't forget the casino's open till 11 tonight. We've also got food specials down there. Now less than 2 minutes to post time. Good luck, everybody. All right, looks like now we have doubled the carryover, more than doubled the carryover in the high five pool. So lots of new money went in there today. Now less than a minute to post time. Let's see where that high five pool can end up. Less than 1 minute to post time, less than 1 minute. Starter calls the Pacers. Looks like you've all settled on this as a 3-horse race. Number 1, Airline Pilot, 2-1. Number 2, Credit is Magic, the favorite at 3-2. Not far behind is number 3, Dylan James at 9-5. Everyone else is double digits. I dig that name. Number 6, Rapido Dom, was a very famous Alberta thoroughbred that raced here back in the 80s in Alberta. Some of you may know if you follow the thoroughbreds. All right, we've got a momentary delay here as we're trying to get the horses in formation in that turn to get behind the gates. You still got some time to get your wagers in. Great response to the high five pool so far. Looks like we have doubled the pool in that one, so thank you for supporting that one. Again, as I mentioned, not all horses are covered in the pick 5 today, so let's see what happens. We've got interest in only 3 horses, the 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, 6, and 7, all double digits. Travis Tracy has a pair in this one, and they are number 5, Pure 4, Mr. Toffee, and number 6, Rapido Dom. Those two, along with number 4, Herd Immunity, all looking for their first wins of the season. All right, we've got everybody in formation now. The gate is rolling. It's post time. Your even money favorite now is number 2, Credit is Magic with Lightning Mike. 4 wins on the day, going for number 5. Tied for second favoritism are number 1, Airline Pilot, number 3, Dylan James, both at 2-1. Let's watch to see what happens in the pick 5 today. Not all horses are covered. Let's also see what happens with the high 5 pot. 3 days of carryover into that one. We got a field of 7 on gate. For race number 7 at the track on 2, here they come. They are off in the nightcap. On the inside, Credit is Magic. From the outside, Rapido Dom. Also on the inside, Airline Pilot. They head into the turn, and Credit is Magic rushed right to the front. Up on the outside, Rapido Dom. On the inside, Airline Pilot. Now Rapido Dom is hung outside. Nowhere to go. They've parked him. And so Rapido Dom is going to have to try to make his way to the front. In fourth, Dylan James. Back in fifth, Herd Immunity. In sixth is Pure Form Mr. Toffee in the trailer, Thoughts of a Fool. Opening quarter, 27-3. Credit is Magic is cutting it out already. Up on the outside, Rapido Dom is struggling to make the front. Got hung on the outside, has never seen a pylon. Airline Pilot has shut the door in the pocket. Third, moving up fourth is Dylan James. First up on the outside, here comes Herd Immunity, and that brings to the outside Pure Form Mr. Toffee as well. The trailer is Thoughts of a Fool. Half in 56-1, backside in 28-3, and it is Credit is Magic. No breather for Hennessy, and in the pocket is Airline Pilot. Trapped though, and now backing off. Rapido Dom has had enough. Tipping three wide, Herd Immunity is coming at them. Following that cover, Pure Form Mr. Toffee. They round the turn, and Credit is Magic on top with the lead. 3/4, 125-4. Herd Immunity draws up alongside. Coming through the inside, Airline Pilot. Coming down the stretch, Credit is Magic is surrounded but holds on to the lead from the far outside. Here comes Dylan James coming down the stretch. Credit is Magic. Dylan James is closing. Dylan James, Credit is Magic. Credit is Magic holds on to win it. Dylan James was second. It looks like Herd Immunity was third. The mile, 154. The unofficial winner, number 2, Credit is Magic. Second, number 3, Dylan James. Third, number 4, Herd Immunity. Fourth, number 1, Airline Pilot. And fifth, number 7, Thoughts of a Fool. 2, 3, 4, 1, 7. Unofficial. Please hold all tickets. Don't forget that the Track on 2 Casino is open until 11 o'clock tonight. Great food and drinks there. It's your second way to win here at the Track on 2. If you are heading out the door, don't forget we are back next Saturday and Sunday. First post both days, 1:10. Next Sunday, the 7th, we will have the eliminations for the Ron Orr Pace and Elizabeth Johnson Memorial. Now returning to the winner's enclosure for the 5th time today, Mike Hennessy. And number 2, Credit is Magic. Credit is Magic is an 8-year-old bay gelding by Up the Credit out of Magic Number by Rock and Roll Hanover. 4 wins on the year and 23 starts for Credit is Magic. This time setting a new lifetime mark, 154 flat. Credit is Magic, owned by Trevor Williams, trained by Travis Ellis, with his 5th driving win of the day, Lightning Mike Hennessy. 7th race now official. The winner, number 2, Credit is Magic. Second, number 3, Dylan James. Third, number 4, Herd Immunity. Fourth, number 1, Airline Pilot. And fifth, number 7, Thoughts of a Fool. Number 2, Credit is Magic, paid $4.30, $2.40, and $2.20. Second, number 3, Dylan James, paid $2.60 and $2.30. Number 4, Herd Immunity, finished third, paying $29.50 to show. Fourth was number 1, Airline Pilot, and fifth was number 7, Thoughts of a Fool. $2 Exacta 2-3 paid $9.70. The $1 trifecta 2, 3, 4, $46.60. 20-cent superfecta 2, 3, 4, and 1 paid $20.06. The high five was finally hit. The numbers were 2, 3, 4, 1, and 7. A 20-cent high five ticket paid $118.59. $2 late daily double. The numbers were 3 and 2, $5.60. The $1 pick 3, the numbers were 3, 3, and 2. 3 out of 3 paid $18.70. And the pick 5 was hit. 20 cents for a pick 5 winner. The numbers are 2, 4, 3, 3, and 2. 20 cents for 5 out of 5 paid $64.53. Here's your official rundown for the 7th and final. Number 1, Airline Pilot was 4th. Number 2, Credit is Magic was 1st. Number 3, Dylan James was 2nd. Number 4, Herd Immunity was 3rd. Number 5, Pure Form Mr. Toffee was 6th. Number 6, Rapido Dom was 7th. And number 7, Thoughts of a Fool was 5th. From the top down, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 5. The winning time, 154 flat, is a new lifetime mark for the winner, number 2, Credit is Magic. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming down to the track on 2 here in beautiful Lacombe. We're so glad that you chose to join us for this Labor Day card. Remind you that we are back here next Saturday and Sunday, first post at 1:10. If you're thinking of staying, we have dinner specials on. Also, drinks in our casino. We are open till 11 tonight. If you're coming back next week, don't forget we have activities for the kids. It's family friendly, always at the Track on 2. Make sure that you follow our website, thetracon2.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the Track on 2. You'll get a chance to see our racing schedule as the only standard bred track operating for the next 3 weeks. You'll also get to see activities, concerts, events, and find out how to book a hospitality room here. It's always a great time at the Track on 2. You can follow my picks on my X account. Also, my Instagram account has racing updates. My handle is Announcer Ken. You'll see those picks in advance, usually on Thursday or Friday. All right. Thanks again for those of you joining us online on online wagering. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to seeing you all back here next Saturday, first post at 1:10. Ken G signing off. Drive home safe, please.